Oh, come here, you wee beastie. You're 3 miles out, so adjusting for the curvature of my own girth. Easy. Peasy. Oh my god, did I just make a 3 mile shot into the left nut of evil reincarnated hipster Hitler? I think I did, and not only is his testicle reincarnated, but the entirety of him is reincarnated. I think that might have been the greatest shot in not only history, Spec Ops Croc, but alternative history and parallel history. I might be the single greatest killer of hipsters and reincarnated people in the entire universe. Kazar, everybody! I hope you enjoyed that very stupid intro right there. Yes, I understand that the reincarnated left testicle of evil hipster Hitler is the stupidest thing you've probably ever heard me ever say. Yeah, but there we go. I did it. I'm awesome. Thank you very much. Also, don't forget to keep your eyes peeled for the Silver Shroud in today's video. That's right, we're still doing Silver Shroud Hunt. But this was actually something requested by a comment, which was, can you make something along the lines of a Special Operations base or Spec Ops thing for the BOS Spec Ops suit? And I actually got two ideas in mind. This one is a forward recon position for, as you can see, the greatest sniper in history. And man, I love this Spec Ops suit, this BOS Spec Ops suit. It's absolutely beautiful. But the two-part that I'm going to be doing is this one and then a forward operating base actually further back, which I'm like 50% already through. I've found some really awesome glitch building that you can do to make some really beautiful things, but you're going to have to wait until next Friday for that. So this entire thing is hidden. And I don't mean just like, oh yeah, no, I've put up a skirting board and you painted a ship on the side of it like the British used to do in World War II, or painting Spitfires pink. Yeah, go look it up. But I've hid this in a spot that I found was literally 90% impossible to see this entire camp through. The camp blends in really well with the foliage around here, as long as you're not looking at it from like right in front of it, because it's, that dark tan colour. The trees blend with it perfectly. It's that shady that it hides into the background. From a distance, it can look like a rock, and I've lost my own camp twice trying to walk back to this. But I was thinking, okay, Special Operations Sniper, as I'm going to call it, it's a Spec Ops Sniper guy, he's on Recon, he's keeping an eye out over Watoga before the BOS fully come back. What's he going to be doing? What's he going to need? He's going to need a place to sleep that keeps him out of the elements, probably, and basic things like a toolbox and all this other kind of stuff for keeping his rifle in check, and a place to store food, all that other kind of stuff. Don't forget as well, a little campfire and a stove, and his ultimate companion, Spec Ops Croc. Yes, Spec Ops Croc is the BOS Spec Ops version of my lovely backpack friend, Sir Crockington, and he joins me on this. So it was a little bit of a straight one for this. It was pretty basic. I knew what I wanted going in, but the main thing I wanted was it to be hidden. And I've actually done this pretty well. I've done a little bit of merge glitching, as you can see with the cooking pot, where I merged it down into the fireplace, as well as some of the stuff back in the camp. And everything here is actually usable. All the chairs are able to be sat on, apart from the one with Spec Ops Croc. You don't sit on Spec Ops Croc or you die. The bed is able to be slept in, as you can see. Plus, if you actually maneuver your way around here, that's a very weird sentence for me to say. But if you actually take a gander around here and do some scouting out, you can see you've got a lot of cover. This would probably be a decent spot to actually, build a hide in if you were a hunter. You can see quite a bit of the area. You can see the fight that goes on between the Scorchbeast Queen and everybody from over here, which is a lot of fun to watch from a distance, because the Scorchbeast Queen, when it finally renders in, is like T-posing around the spot, so that's pretty funny. But it's a really nice vantage point over Watoga. I thought it fit in quite decently with the lore of the BOS keeping their eye on this part of Appalachia, and I actually really enjoyed trying to just find the spot. Finding the spot was 90% of the work on this, and as you can see, if I turn around and look at it, you can't see it. How good of a hide is that? You can't see the thing. That's why I lost it twice, because I couldn't remember where I put it, and I've turned my hood off, so I can't, see where it is. But it's great. I love it. Now, like I said, this is only part one of my BOS Spec Ops thing. The second one is actually going to be a proper, I think they're called forward operating bases, you know, I don't know what they're fully called, but yeah, I definitely had a lot of fun trying to scout out an area to put this in, and I know the camp is very basic, it is pretty much just a camp, but it works. Also, if you have, and I'm pretty sure everybody has these now, the Mountain Scout goggles, they make you look like, you know, even more Spec Ops-y, which is great, and it fits in well with the ghillied sniper. So I was having a bunch of fun. I like, literally, after I finished recording all of the footage for this, I was walking around pretending to be Sam Fisher assassinating things in the distance. So there we go, with me being an absolute idiot. But I hope part one of the Spec Ops BOS kind of camp build is to your satisfactory. The second part will be coming next Friday, which is a bigger forward operating base, which seriously has some amazing glitch building in it that I've just discovered, plus some weird floaty stuff that you can do. So that's awesome. So stick around for that as well next Friday. But apart from that, guys, you know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe. Also, give us a thumbs up for Spec Ops Croc. He deserves it. He's absolutely beautiful. He's killed so many people. But until then, stay awesome.